Hey YouTube, welcome to episode 3 of our raid mini-series Surviving Labs. If you did miss the first 2 episodes, I do recommend that you go back and watch those first, as it will give this video some context. I've put links in the description. After a really disappointing last 3 raids, we really need to find a way to survive the next raid, but at the same time I'm determined to push out into the rest of the map if possible. We're going to stick with the same loadout here, as the aim is still to avoid players if possible. So we've spawned here on level 1 over by the southwest corner of the map. Again, we're close to the medical rooms, so I think I'll move towards the black room rather than the centre. I believe this is a green keycard spawn here, and other loose med spawns in here. For reference, blue room is on our left here. No loot here, so let's continue to black. That sounds like 2 sets of footsteps, quite close. Maybe in green room or maybe in black, not really sure. Not sure if they're together, but let's see if we can take a quick look. Can't really get any info from here, so let's head to the other side and leave them to it. I'm going to activate the lift deck track so we have that option, but really want to try the hangar gate side again and fight some raiders there. just being careful in case we spawned any raiders down here. Sounds like these two are fighting raiders or each other, so we should be clear to move across. Player running across to our left. I just caught his feet in the corner of my eye under the blue banner in front. It sounds like he stopped in the corner, so we'll use the grenade for info and to flush him out from holding an angle. It sounds like he moved right back, probably another fellow labs rat, so unless he gets aggressive I'm just going to ignore him. We're now over on the northeast corner of the map, close to the hangar gate. Hopefully the extract will be up this time. Again, no loot here. Not sure if this room has been nerfed, but we haven't found anything here in 2 or 3 raids now. Great, this will give us another extract option and hopefully spawn some raiders. I don't want to be caught up here if they spawn from the hangar gate, so let's head to the side where we can control the engagements. Okay, I nearly messed up again there. I wasn't expecting a raider to spawn there, and he made no noise at all. The only good thing there is I fully committed to it and I hit my shots, otherwise I was likely dead there. I can hear shuffling above, so likely more raiders. It's never ideal taking a left-hand peek on raiders, but I find if you do have to, then move fast. Slow peeking raiders on the left side is often a death sentence. I'm just going to clear the area before looting these two raiders. I'll swap to the ABS rig here just for the extra stomach protection. Actually, we'll get better use of the backpack space here by swapping again to this guy's gear. We will be getting a bit heavy here now, but it gives us a lot of extra room for loot. I was about to say it sounds like it's getting pretty quiet out there, but at least we know we have a player here still. Let's ditch the bag here so we can clear the hangar in case more raiders spawned. We'll use the grenades to check. Seems clear, so let's grab the bag and see if we can push into the middle. I'll leave the bag here so we can quick extract if needs be. Actually thinking about it, I won't be able to grab much of the loot without it. Let's grab the bag from one of the raiders that we killed. Let's check weapon testing again first, and then hopefully push further in. Knowing a player is nearby is a little off-putting, but I'd like to get a bit more out of this raid. Player in front of us. I'm guessing he's up on the second floor, but I can't be sure. It might actually be our other little rat from earlier. Honestly, with this gun and the fact he has cover and height advantage on us, I think we don't push him here. Let's go and grab our bag and move back to check the black room. Honestly, I'm happy to hang around a bit longer in this raid. I really want to get a bit more loot. I'll leave this here for now so we can move a bit quicker if we need to. Again, we have the extract for the elevator right beside us if we need a quick exit. So Black's been hit and we have a couple of dead bodies outside which we'll check. These might actually be the players from the start of the raid. Okay, so this is a fully meta AKM. I suspect there's BP ammo in the 70 rounder as well, so going to be worth well over 200k. I assume this all went down early on, but I think we have enough now to call this a win. We're also going to be getting really heavy. So we ended up with just under 1 million rubles in loot from this raid, and if we take out the cost of the keycard, ammo used and repair to the armour, we made 766k profit. We are halfway through the series now, and just about even in terms of profit and loss, but I feel like we've already learnt quite a lot. For Raid 6 I want to step up our attempts to hit the higher tier loot spawns. This might lead to more PvP engagements, but I'll stick with this loadout for this raid. There's a good chance we'll die here as we look to learn these new areas. One thing I have done in preparation is watched a couple of loot run videos from a couple of Labs big boys, Trey and Hyper Rat. Both are really good videos from amazing Labs players and will hopefully allow me to pinpoint the higher loot spawns as quick as possible. I've popped links to the two videos in the description if you wanted to check them out for yourself. We've spawned next to the hangar gate extract, so we'll check this office above first and then look to push straight into the centre of the map. Although I did watch some loot videos, I know I'm going to miss some spots on my first try. I'll do my best to hit as many as possible. player to the right. He seems to be heading straight towards that gunfire, so we have ourselves a PvPer. Hopefully they can keep themselves busy while I grab the loot. I have decided not to loot any PCs or bags while so exposed like this. I know there's good money to be made in them, but I want to keep to the high tier loot, so I want to keep moving. Pretty gutted to hit this whole side and not get any S tier loot, so let's check Black Room real quick. Let's head upstairs and work our way to the left. Hopefully we can hit the offices next. My concern here is any half decent labs player with a scope will spot me easily and one tap me to the head. You have to break the glass to loot these offices, so if PvP is coming, then I've just announced exactly where I am, so it's probably going to come here. It's gone pretty quiet over there, so maybe that extract announcement is the winner of that fight leaving. Either way, I'm now committed to a full sweep. There's a dead body there. Fighting sounded like it was over this side of the map, so that makes sense. Let's clear this area before we check the body. Okay, all kicked off here. That's a lot of dead bodies for one room. This is red and purple rooms here, by the way. This likely does mean that the winner here may have left already, as he would have had plenty of loot from all of these. I'm going to see what we can scavenge here, but then we really only have manager's office to check, or try and spawn some raiders. Nice, I guess we're heavier than I thought. It could just be a raider, but I'm a little concerned that carnage at red is the work of a cheater. I know we don't have much profit here, but I think we'll call the lift and see if he follows. Honestly, I feel like we actually hit a ton of the high tier loot spawns and just got really unlucky with no ST items at all. I'm in half a mind to try and spawn some raiders down here still, as he doesn't appear to be pushing. No, I think we'll reset here. I'd rather take the small win and come back and try again. Raiders loot is nice, but really it's the S tier loot that I'm after, because that'll really make labs worth our time. Our total haul for the raid was 726k, so that's still 561k profit considering the poor loot. If that was a 7 to 10 minute raid, I'd be fine with that profit, but I don't really want to spend 20 minutes in labs for 500k. I know these two raids were pretty low key, but I feel like we needed a couple of wins after the last episode, so still pretty happy. We've made it around most of the map now, so it's time to see if we can step this up a notch and hopefully be a bit more forceful in our movement and looting strategy. So the plan going forward now is to gear up a bit for the next raid. We'll take that AKM and BP ammo in, which will allow us to hold our own and be much more aggressive in terms of PvP. For now though, thanks for watching the series, and your support on the video is much appreciated. I'd love to hear any feedback you have, and I'll see you in episode 4. Take care.